Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Too Good to Be True podcast, NBA Playoff Edition, and happy Mother's Day across USA and Canada. Happy Mother's Day while I'm recording this. Yes, I would want to give a special thank to my mom who raised me since I was a kid to now. Yes, I am still living with my mom and my father, but my mom raised me to my 6 years old to my 14 years old, and I wish all the best m- mother in the world, and I wish all the mother be who are deceased who lost their mom just celebrate their life, and it's very important to celebrate somebody's life dead or alive. So Uh, now we are talking about the NBA playoffs. Yes, Game Three is already in the book. While I'm recording this, OKC and Denver are playing Game Four. OKC are leading by like three right now. So I'm recording this. Then I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Then maybe tomorrow I will do the other podcast on Game Four between the Nuggets and OKC. So let's get right to it, to Game Three. But before that, we start. Make sure to like, subscribe, notify, and leave your video on your comment on the video so that you can inform your buddy that you can watch this podcast on my YouTube channel. So let's get started. So Cleveland versus Indiana, Game Three. It was a necessary game, an important game for the Cavs for Game Three. So let's get started. So great win with for the Cavs, 126 to 104. Uh, uh, Donovan Mitchell, who had a fantastic game, 43, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, shot for 14 for 29%, and 5 of 13 for the 3 points. Uh, Darius Garland didn't have a good game. Only 10 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, shot for 311 field goal, 2 and 7 in field goal, the 3 point. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen had a both fantastic game. Let's start with Jared Allen. 19 point, 12, 13, 12 rebound, 2 assists. Shot for 6 and 11 in field goal. Evan Mobley, 18 point, 13 rebound, 4 assists, 3 steal, 3 block. Shot for 6 and 13 in field goal, 1 and 3 and 2 points. So what can I say for Game 3? I think it was a necessary game for the Cavs. Yes, you lost 2 games um, um, against the Indiana in your home court. Indiana have the home court advantage, both of them. So I think they played a very necessary game. And I said this before then I put it on my YouTube. I said that the Pacer fan are very fanatic. They're very passionate. So I'd rather see Cavs win Game 3 at their home court than losing at their home court. So I'm glad they did that for the Cavs. Now for now for the Pacers. Um, uh, Tyrese Halliburton did not have a good game. 4 point, uh, 5 assists, 1 steal, shot for 2 and 8 on field goal, 1 and 1 on the 3 point. Pascal Siakam had a good game, 18 points, 4 rebound, 3 assists, shot for 8 and 14 on field goal, 1 and 4 in the 3 point. Um, In Miles Turner, fantastic game. 50 points, 3 rebound, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 4 and 7 on field goal, and 1 and 12 on 3 point. Yes, It was a definition loss to the Pacers. Yes, it started with your leader, Tyrese Halliburton, and I think Game Four is a necessary win for them, for the Pacers to win Game Four. If I look at their field goal and stat, uh, as a team wise, I'm surprised how in the field goal the Pacers have 43% compared to Cavs 42 and 3.30% to the Cavs 29%, and yet they're lost. And um, I think it's got to. I don't know if it's got to do with a turnover. Yes, but it can't be the turnover because the Cavs have more turnover than the Pacers, and yet in the rebounding, the Cavs have 56 rebound to compare to Indiana Pacers 37. So this is a factor to the rebounding is an issue for the Pacers, and that's why they got those two big monster on the court for the Cavs. So I do think that they need to regroup for Game Four, and I talked about the Pacers, and they need to find a way to win Game Four. But for the Cavs, they have to continue the momentum if they want to win Game Four, because both teams is going to be a win-win situation. So for that, Game Four would be necessary for both teams. Moving on for the next game, we had the uh, Nuggets versus the OKC. Yes, I know they are playing. While I'm recording this, they're playing Game Four, and you can see OKC is leading by 3 points. Um, Game three. Let's start with Game three. SGA, 18 point, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, two steal. Shot for 722. Field goal, 1 and 6 on 3 point. Jalen Williams had a fantastic game. 32 point, three rebound, 5 assists. Uh, Shot for 11 to 21 in the field goal, 3 and 7 in the 3 point. Chet Holmgren, same thing, 18 point. One steal, 16 rebound, 3 blocks. Um, Shot for 7 and 19 in the field goal, 1 and 6 in the 3 point. What can I say about the OKC? I think it, like I said, I think it's disappointed because you said you said SGA that we need to keep the same identity, and yet you still have the identity to struggle. Yes, they can't always rely on SGA. Yes, Jalen Williams, great. He's stepping up. But my concern is Lou Dort. Lou Dort need to step up in game. Well, I don't know if they're playing. I don't know how many points they're playing now, but he needed to step up in game four. And after the end of the result, let's say the Tuesday morning that I will pre-record the Nuggets OKC game four. I want to see his stats. So that's gonna be an issue, a main factor to see Luke Dort how many points he scored in game four. But like I said, uh, there's so much rely on SGA, and I'm glad that Jalen Williams stepped up because game four they need to step up compared to the Nuggets. Great win for the Nuggets. Jokic has 20 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, shot for 8 and 25 on the field goal, 0 and 10 on 3 point. Compared to Jamal Murray, great game, 27 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, shot for 9 and 19 on the field goal, 2 and 5 on 3 point. Aaron Gordon, the savior in overtime, to lead to overtime. 22 points, 8 rebound, 5 assists, 1 steal, shot for 7-11 field goal, 4 and 6 in the 3 point. Michael Porter Jr. Great game. 21 points, 8 rebound, 1 assist, 7 and 10 in the field goal, 5 and 6 in the 3 point. Even though he's hurt a little bit, and he got the shoulder thing. At least he's playing through injuries. So can I say for Denver? I like I said in game like I said on my previous video that yes, game two was abysmal. It was poor execution. They got dismantled. But game three, this at the home court, they already stepped up. So I'm happy for that. Yes, the there were poor field goal on the OKC side. Uh, if you compare it to the field goal as a team wise, um, let's say OKC 38% to uh Nuggets 45. Let's say 46%. So we're gonna add that. We're gonna add that more. 46%. The in the 3 point line, the Nuggets 40% to OKC 25%. So I know that they're still lively playing, but I'm not gonna add that. I'm not gonna give my prediction. So I just want to stop right there and move on for the next game. This I gotta say about that. Next game, this is one of the game. It was must win for the for this team. The Celtics versus the Knicks, game three. Oh boy, game three. Great win for the Boston Celtics, 115 to 93. Jason Tatum, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, shot for 8 and 20 in the field goal, 5 and 9 in the 3 point. Jalen Brown, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 7 and 18 in the field goal, 2 and 6 in the 3 point. Al Horford, 50 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 6 for 9 in the field goal, 3 4 in the 3 point. Derek White, great game, 17 points, 17 points, um, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 for 10 in the field goal, 3 and 6 in the 3 point. Peyton Pritchard, the sixth man of the year, had 23 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, shot was 8 and 16 in the field goal, 5 and 10 in the 3 point. And next game, that next step for the Nets, then I'll give my opinion about this. Uh, Jalen Brunson, 27 points, a 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 9 and 21 in the field goal, 3 and 8 in the 3 point. Carl Anthony Twan, 21 points, 50 rebounds, 5 and 18 in the field goal, 1 and 5 in the 3 point. Mikal Bridges, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 6 for 10 in the field goal, 0 and 2 in the 3 point. What can I say about this? Well, I did predict the both is a must win for both teams. It was a must win for the Celtics team, but also a must win for the Knicks. So the reason why I said that I want to give my opinion last because the Celtics. I'm not talking about the Knicks. They're up 2-0. Remember, came back 20-point league, and I did criticize. You can watch my previous video. I said this. I criticized the New York Knicks 20 plus comeback because could they continue to do that in game three? If they do that, I think all hell break loose because we saw what we saw. Boston Celtics. I mean, it wasn't even a close game, and and I'm and I was worried about that because if they continue to do that, I swear to God, they're gonna find a way to lose the next previous game. And not only that, is that also they were too comfortable. Yes, they came back 20 20 plus point lead comeback game, not just once but twice, and it did bite them to their ass. So for that, I was worried about that, and if you look at the field goal. Yes, the Boston 48% to 40 in the field goal, 50% to 20% um in the in the 3 point. And I could tell you that the game three, the Celtics was draining three. Oh boy, he was raining three in MSG. So I knew it was gonna bite the Knicks ass at the end of the day at the end of the game. So game four is gonna be a necessary win, and Boston will continue keep the momentum, but the Knicks need to play very well in game four. Now that we got away, I don't want to give my prediction because the Wolf already won game 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 three. So I will do that for another video while the Nuggets are still playing. So and Nuggets and OKC are playing. So I'm gonna do that for the next video. So for that, thank you very much for listening to this podcast. Um, if you want to follow me on social media, follow me on Pascal underscore Mayada underscore 15 on Instagram, X formerly Twitter at Belly versus PMM. Let me just repeat that. X formerly Twitter at Belly versus PMM on X, formerly Twitter. Instagram is Pascal underscore Mayada underscore 15. Don't forget to subscribe on my video, likes, leave your comment on the video, share with somebody, and thank you very much. And I'll see you next time.